So here we have the Volkswagen Golf on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by hopping inside the car and running through some controls first of all. Just briefly before we climb inside the car to run through some controls, I think it's well worth seeing the boot space. You can see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase the space even further. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. You can also see we have a digital readout for the speedometer over on that right-hand side, and on the left-hand side within the rev counter, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, and we are in park at the moment, of course. In the center, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 25,979. You can change the information displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel. We're on the driving data menu at the moment, so for example, you could have another digital readout for the speedometer. There are other menus available to you as well, and you can see me cycling through all of those now. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using to do that are over on this right hand side just here. We've also got stereo controls which continue on the left, along with cruise control, and then if you hit this button after you set cruise control, this car is able to maintain its own distance between itself and the car in front, both speeding up and slowing down automatically depending on the car in front's speed. Over in the center, we then have the main touchscreen for the car. So you can access your DAB, FM and AM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, go to the media button. You've then got various options, as you can see, and they include Bluetooth audio. So not only can you make and receive phone calls, you'll also be able to stream your music wirelessly as well. And then the phone icon is where you'll pair up your phone in order that you can make and receive phone calls and stream your music wirelessly, of course. We've got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how that works on our website and on our YouTube channel. And down the bottom here, we then have your dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, it's your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain, which you can hear it doing, it will maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you. You can override that whenever you wish. We have some storage, which opens up just here. And in there, we've also got our auxiliary and USB input. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. We can turn our parking sensors on and off. We can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. And you can change the driving modes of the car, from eco to normal, sport or individual. And under individual, you can customize the settings shown on the screen now. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this ULEZ compliant car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.